Look at this. Look at this camera angle, guys. Look. I have the camera angle right above Hydrox. Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals. Today the cats are trying Simply Nourish, Chewy, cat treats, chicken, jerky recipe. And I don't think they've ever had these before. They looked interesting, so I thought that they would like to try them. Simba's been staring at me. He's like been staring me down while I've been trying to do other things, so he's hungry. The ingredients in here are chicken, chickpeas, glycerin, natural flavors, citrus fiber, citric acid, salt, mixed tocopherols, a preservative. So let's see how the cats like these. Boo is here, Simba's here, Stella's here, and Splash is here. I don't know if Boo likes them. He smells them and he doesn't want to eat them. Stella's not eating. Simba's not eating. Splash is not eating. These are treats, guys. You could eat them. You like treats? You don't want any, Stella? I thought that they would like these because they remind me of meaty sticks, just kind of cut into small pieces. But no, they're holding out for crunchies. I just smelled what's in the bag, and they smell like chicken jerky. I don't know why the cats don't like them. To me, they smell pretty good. So I just gave the cats each a little bit of crunchies on their same plates with those other treats. And Boo does this thing now where instead of just eating his crunchies, he runs to everyone's plate as I put the crunchies on, and he tries to eat them. So now Simba's like standing to the side because he doesn't like Boo. Like, look, Boo's now eating Simba's. Okay, all the cats just got crunchies. Did you see what Stella just did? She literally spit that piece of treat out off of the little plate. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Boo's eating his crunchies. Splash is eating his crunchies. They love crunchies. Crunchies are just dry cat food. These are the Nature's Variety crunchies. Let's watch Stella spit that other one out. Is she going to eat the other pieces or is she going to spit them out? It's about 1 o'clock in the morning right now. Just about to go to bed and shut the lights off. Stella's sleeping in the cat tower. And Splash was sleeping in this one, but he just jumped down. Good night, Stella. I'm sorry if I woke you up. I just wanted to say good night to you, okay? Good night, Stella. You sleeping here tonight? I think Stella and Boo have like an agreement that Boo sleeps in the bedroom and Stella and her boys have been sleeping in the living room or downstairs. Because when I try to bring Stella into the room, like if I pick her up, she jumps down and runs out. I think Stella likes looking out the window, right, Stella? The cats left one of those chicken treats here. They left another one of those chicken treats here. And they left one of those chicken treats here. I guess they really did not like them. 8:10 a.m. Boo is hanging out on the cat tower. Good morning, Boo. Good morning, Boo. He said, no pets. Good morning, Boo. Look at his heart. You see his heart? Look at Boo's height. Boo has learned to become very gentle. Boo's a gentleman cat. Boo's a gentleman cat. Splash and Simba have been laying by the windows. Good morning, Stella. How are you today? Splash is letting me pet him until I turn the camera on. It is 9:02 a.m. and these are the scoops of homemade raw food that I made last night. They have been in the freezer overnight. They're nice and firm now, so I am taking them off the trays and I am putting them in freezer bags. I put 30 nuggets in a bag and I decided to measure how much food that is. So that is 2 pounds and 5 ounces of food. 2 pounds and 5 ounces is about 37 ounces. And if we divide that by 30 nuggets, that means each nugget is approximately 1.23 ounces, which is basically like 1 1/4 ounces, which would basically be about the size of a perfect portions cat food. So about 2 nuggets would be 2.5 ounces, which is just a little bit smaller than a 3-ounce can. So all totaled, I made 100 scoops of raw cat food last night. I just put everything in bags and the cats have some for breakfast, so it made exactly 100 scoops. So that means if the cats each get 1.5 scoops per meal, that would be 6 scoops per meal. So 6 scoops for breakfast, 6 scoops for dinner. That would be 16 meals out of 100 scoops. And that would last 8 days, so a little bit longer than a week. Sometimes they don't get 6 scoops per meal. Sometimes I'll only give them 4 scoops and I'll give them some commercial raw food along with that. So if we consider 4 scoops a meal, there's 25 meals here. So that would be about 12 days. And that's pretty much how long the raw food lasted the last time I made it. It lasted about 12 days because the majority of the time the cats got 1 scoop of the homemade raw and then 1 Primal Raw nugget to go with it for like a full serving. So the raw food should last anywhere between 8 and 12 days. And the only reason why it's lasting between 8 and 12 days now is because of freezer space. If I had more freezer space to freeze the scoops, then I would be able to make more at the same time. I just added up all of the chicken parts that I bought yesterday and the total came to $27.34. Now that does not include the hearts, the liver, or the supplements. So if we want to add like, let's say another $2.50, let's bring this total up to $30. Let's say all the ingredients for this homemade raw food cost me $30. 1 bag of Primal Raw Rabbit nuggets is about $36. And 1 bag of Primal Raw Rabbit nuggets would last the cats 3 days. So feeding the cats Primal Raw nuggets costs about $10 a day. If the homemade raw food lasts them 8 days, then it would cost $3.75 a day versus $10 a day. So that's a difference of about $6 a day. $6 a day times 30 days in a month, and that's saving $180 a month. And again, these are just estimates, but it's definitely saving over $100 a month. It's probably definitely saving over $150 a month. And so yeah, that's a good savings. And if we take a conservative estimate and we say, okay, I'm saving $150 a month times 12 months, that's $1,800 a year. So if I could save $1,800 a year and keep that money in a bank account for the cats as like an emergency vet fund, That is amazing. So thank you so much, Pat, for donating this meat grinder. It's been a really great learning experience so far, and it looks like it's going to be a really good money saver also. I just weighed the cats because I was concerned about Boo losing weight. For some reason, to me, he looks like he's getting thinner than he was. But it seems like maybe it's just his black fur, which is more slimming, because they've all gained weight. Stella weighed in at 17.2 pounds. I don't know if that's because she's constipated or if she gained that much weight. I don't know, but Stella needs to trim down. I think she's at a much better weight, like when she's around Simba's weight right now, which is 14.8. So the last time I weighed Simba, he was around 14.4, so he hasn't really gained that much. And Boo right now is at 15.4, so the last time I weighed him, he was also like around 14 something, so he gained a little weight also. Now, right now, it is like winter. It's the middle of December. It's December 12th. And, you know, they do have their winter coats, which would add a little bit more weight. And cats do naturally like to eat more food in the winter. But I'm going to keep an eye on this. I definitely want to, you know, weigh them at least once a month, if not twice a month. So that's where it stands today. I just gave the cats the new homemade raw food. They're eating on their IKEA plates today, just in case, you know, there's something about the paper plates they don't like. I just wanted to get a really good test on the food, and Stella's eating it right away. Splash is eating it right away. Simba's sitting here. I don't know why he's not eating his plate. And Boo looked at his, and he's not eating his either. He might be holding out for crunchies. So Splash ate most of his food, and Stella is still eating her food, but now she's going to eat Splash's food. It's like they think the other cats have something different, but they all have the exact same thing. It appears that Simba has ran upstairs, so Splash has gone over to eat Simba's food. And I don't know if Boo is still on the steps, because if I walk over to the steps... Okay, that sounds like Simba just went running upstairs. And Boo has not really touched his food. Boo was upstairs, so I went and got some crunchies. The crunchy container was upstairs, and I sprinkled some crunchies on all the food. And now Boo is eating. He has no problem coming all the way downstairs and even eating next to Stella when there's crunchies involved. Boo came back downstairs, and he's been tasting the food on every single plate. Right now he's on Stella's plate, but he was just on Splash's plate. And he ate some of the food that was on Simba's plate, and this is Boo's plate. It's still here, and I don't know why Simba's not eating, but I just remembered that since this is new cat food for them, I have to keep an eye on Boo now, because if he really likes it, he might eat all of it and then make himself sick from overeating. So far he's eaten maybe half a plate. Meanwhile, Simba and Splash have been running around the house like a bunch of crazy cats. All I hear is banging and noises, and it sounds like they're knocking things over. I don't see things knocked over, but that's what it sounded like. Right now, it's about 11:15, and I just gave Hydrox some food. I gave him half a can of wet food. I gave him some fresh water. And Hydrox is enjoying laying in the sun. It's nice and warm here. I'm outside right now, and I'm only wearing a sweater. I'm not wearing a jacket or a coat or anything, and feels comfortable here in the sun. So Hydrox must be enjoying it. And he was meowing at me, but it doesn't seem like he was meowing at me because he wants to eat. I think he was meowing at me just to say hello. Hydrox, were you saying hello to me? Were you saying hello to me? Or were you hungry? Because I put the food in the kitty cafe and he did not even go to eat it. So it seems that he's already eaten this morning. He looks good right now. His fur looks really good. Hydrox, how you feeling? Hydrox, you feeling okay? Do you feel okay? You're just ignoring me. There's leaves falling as I'm talking to him. Hydrox, how are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? There's a row of rose bushes between him and the patio. Those rose bushes all have a lot of thorns on them. So even if I wanted to get like one of the long-handled brushes and see if I could brush him, there's no way I could do that through the rose bushes. I'm not really a fan of these rose bushes. They were here when I moved in. I just haven't felt like pulling them out or anything. They're nice when they bloom, but it takes a lot of water to get them to bloom. Hello, Hydrox. Alright, you don't want to talk to me? You don't want to talk to me? I'm gonna go inside, okay? You okay if I go inside? You're just gonna ignore me? Okay, Hydrox. You can ignore me. I'll talk to you later, okay? I'm gonna go inside, okay? You take it easy, Hydrox. Have a nice day, alright? You have a nice day. I found out what Stella's doing, so I put the food out for the cats. They ate what they wanted to eat, and then they walked away. And Stella went back down, and she was finishing the food on the plates. So that would explain why Stella is being fed the same amount of food that the other cats are being fed, but Stella's gaining weight. And that's because whatever they're not eating, she's going down and eating. Which means that I'm gonna cut back on their portions. I'm gonna cut back on, they've been getting extra crunchies lately, so I'm gonna cut back on the crunchies and probably also cut back on some of the raw food portions, maybe. Stella's chattering at the birds. Boo's sleeping on his daybed. And look who's with him. It's Minnie Boo. Boo loves Minnie Boo. You're sleeping with Minnie Boo, 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 and Minnie Boo. I wonder if Boo is upset that neither of his sons look like him. Boo, did you want a son to be a black cat like you? Did you wish you had a black cat, baby? Well, now you have one. Minnie Boo loves you, Boo. Hello, Boo. You sleepy? Are you sleepy, Boo? It is 6:45 p.m. right now. I just got home And Hydrox does this thing. It's like the minute I get out of my car, he starts meowing and meowing and meowing. And I just came inside, and he'll keep meowing until I go back out and put some food out there. Then he's okay. Right now, Simba's saying hello to him. Hello, Hydrox. Hydrox, you want to come inside? They gonna smell each other, or are they gonna fight? Hello, Hydrox. Hello, Hydrox. Want some food? So what I did today was I put half a can of Trader Joe's food in a paper bowl. I added some warm water to it. And I was just going to put this whole bowl like right in the kitty cafe, figuring it'll just stay warm. It's not going to get so hot that it's going to, catch fire or anything. But Hydrox was right here, and so I just gave it to him, and he was just eating it right here. And then I don't know why, he just jumped down. I just came inside, but I'll leave that bowl of food right there for him in case he wants to go back and eat it. Maybe he doesn't want to eat it now because, he realized I was too close to him, so he can go back and get it. It's about 7 p.m. right now, and when I looked out the door before, Hydrox had knocked the bowl over to like the first step, but it looked like he had eaten more because he was like grooming himself. I just looked out the door again, and it's this big possum, and the possum was checking out the food bowl. So Stella and Splash were fed on a platter together, and they pretty much ate most of the raw food, and they left their crunchies. The crunchies kind of look like chocolate chips. Simba ate on a small plate, and he really did not eat much. Boo ate on a small plate also, and he did not eat much either. The cats got some Christmas cards, and Stella wants them all for herself. I wonder if she'll let us open some. Stella, can we open some Christmas cards? Can we open some cards, Stella? Okay, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, Stella. Dreaming of a White Christmas. It's a gray cat with the scarf on. It's really pretty. Do you see the sparkles? Can you see all the sparkles on it? It says, "Dear Lucky Furls, hoping you all have a good Catmas and a Happy New Year. Have a perfect Christmas," from Andrew Stenson. Well, thank you so much, Andrew, for this lovely card. I will display it on the shelf so the cats can enjoy looking at it. Simba, Stella, and Splash are all watching me. And there's Boo. We have another card, and Simba's smelling it. Simba says, "It smells like a card." Oh, he wants to lay down while I open the card. Okay, Simba, you could lay down. Want to read it? You gonna read it, Simba? What does it say? It says, "Merry Christmas," with a picture of Santa. "Wishing you happy memories and all the joys of Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thank you for my Christmas card. I love it. Hope the holidays find all the Lucky Ferals happy and healthy." Thank you so much for the lovely Christmas card, Wanda. I'll put this on the shelf with the other one. Okay, Simba, you want to open this card? Look at the cute little sticker. It looks like 2 little mice. Simba, you like the mice? Do you like those little mice? Oh, you want to smell it? Okay. It's a penguin. It almost looks like a penguin sweater. "Wishing you a holiday season wrapped in love. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love, Kim and Kitty." Aleph, Stella, Hydrox, Simba, and Boo, wishing you all happy meow holidays. Thank you so much, Kim and Kitty. It's a really cute card. Simba's like laying down right here. Let's open another card. Come on, Simba, are you helping me? Are you gonna help me? Who's helping me? Are you helping me, Simba? This one has tape on it. This is a nice card with Christmas ornaments on it. Peace, joy, and happiness to you this Christmas season. Lucky Farrell. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. May this new year bring you and everyone around you much happiness, good health, and love. Love, Elena and Mademoiselle, my cat. Well, thank you so much, Elena and Mademoiselle. Thank you so much for the nice Christmas card. And we have another card, and look at these stickers. These are shiny stickers. Two little white cats. They almost look like little snowballs. Little snow cats, right, Simba? Ooh, who's this? It almost looks like Stella. That looks a lot like Stella. It says, hope your holidays are filled with all your favorite things. From Callie and Alfred. Thank you so much, Callie and Alfred. It's a very nice card, and this is a really cute cat. And here we have another card. The cats are getting a lot of Christmas cards. It says, Merry Christmas. Has like a rustic theme to this one. Dear Lucky Farrell, Zambu, Stella, Simba, Splash, and Hydrox, also ditto. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. From Sasha, Peter the Great, Sir Lawrence of Arabia, King Arthur of Camelot, Jessie the Cowgirl, Jamie King of the Scots, and the Scots, King Harold II, and their dad Ray. Oh my god, that is so cute. Those names are so adorable. May this time of warm traditions be especially happy for you and yours. Thank you so much, guys. It's a really cute card. The cats also have some mail, but it's really late right now. It's like after midnight. So I'm just going to open this one box right now because the cats seem to be opening it. Like, I don't know if you could see, but it's already starting to open. It looks like the cats, maybe it was from the post office like that. I don't know, but let's open this one just in case it was the cats. And let's see what they got. Yeah, it looks like they're getting in this side also. Ooh, what is it? It's food. We have Instinct cat food. This says, hi LF, hope all the cats will love their food and Petco gift card. Thank you so much for your wonderful videos. Merry Christmas, Christine L. Thank you so much, Christine. And this is a case of Instinct chicken formula. And yeah, the cats enjoy this food. Hydrox enjoys this food also. And yeah, this is great. So now I have food for him for the next several weeks. Thank you so much. I have this trial size bag of the Rachel Ray Nutrish Longevity dry cat food, chicken with chickpeas and salmon recipe. I am not the biggest fan of putting chickpeas in cat food or putting, you know, like a lot of beans and stuff like that. So this was just a trial size, so they'd be getting a little bit as like a treat. So right now they'll each get a little bit of this, and then this bag will be done. I also have Boo's favorite chicken pot pie here, and I want to give this to him with some herbs. He did not have any herbs today, so I'm gonna go do that now, actually. Right now the cats are all splitting a squeeze up. I gave them each part of the squeeze up on their crunchy plate, and even Splash is eating it. They all just inhaled this squeeze up. I mean, they each just got a quarter of it, but what I noticed is these squeeze ups are so stinky compared to like baby food. Like when you open up baby food, you don't really get like a strong aroma, but the aroma in these squeeze ups is like really strong, and it's just like really, it smells like a stinky cat treat. Most likely because it's not just chicken, but they put like tuna and other things in there. Pooh's trying to get anything he could get out of here. He just had baby food, and then he had a little bit of crunchies, and now he's trying to get a squeeze up. It is 9:10 a.m. and Simba jumped to the top of the cat tower in my room. He's been chattering away. And I think it's because of the snow flurries. It's just like very, very, very light snow flurries. I just fed the cats their breakfast. They're each getting 1 scoop of the homemade raw and a quarter of Primal Raw duck nugget and a quarter of a Primal Raw rabbit nugget. And I'm not putting any crunchies or anything else on it. This is what they're getting, and I have to go about my day and not worry about who's eating what because I'm on a very tight schedule. So I'm leaving the food here. Splash is here, Boo is here, Stella's here, and if Stella eats everything, that's how it's going to be. The other cats need to step up if they're hungry. But now that I say that, she'll whack somebody. So I better move a plate near Boo. I just put a platter near Boo. He can eat it. I just took the platter upstairs and I put it in the kitchen. If he wants to eat it up here, he could eat it. Simba's up here somewhere. He could eat it up here. Let Stella and Splash eat downstairs today, and the other two eat up here. I put a little baby food on Boo's food, and he still would not eat it until I put some crunchies on it. So Boo has a crunchy addiction, and I don't know, I might have to stage an intervention to get these cats off of the crunchies. Now, they did good. For a month, they had no crunchies. But I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. It's not the crunchies themselves that is bothering me because there's a very small amount of crunchies on there. What's bothering me is the fact that he won't eat unless there's crunchies on it. Like, it was perfectly good food, he wouldn't eat it. I put baby food on it, he wouldn't eat it. He waited until there was a little bit of crunchies on it, and then he'll eat it. So, I mean, that's like an addiction. And addictions need to be broken. So Boo only ate a little bit of his food, and Simba really did not even touch the food. And Simba's in my room, Boo's in the living room, and I'm trying to get ready for my day. And I heard a cat eating. I'm like, okay, it has to be either Splash or Stella. And I walk in, and guess who? It's Stella. Stella's eating the food. Now my question is, did they eat their food downstairs? Because she already had her portion if she ate the food downstairs. This is the platter that is downstairs. We can see that they pretty much ate the homemade raw food, and then those gray areas are the commercial raw food. So, yeah, so Stella's still eating. I think it's going to be impossible to keep Stella from eating more than her portion unless the other cats eat their portion, at the same time. If all the cats eat their food at the same time, then Stella will only have her portion. But if they leave their food and if they walk away expecting to come back to it later, they're not going to get it. Okay, what happened?
So, we have those little black rugs out there, and Daddy saw some, garbage on those rugs, food or whatever. So when Buddy was out there, he took the rug and he wanted to shake it out, And when he went to grab the rug, Buddy bit him.
Bad?
No, but, it drew blood, so Daddy came in and was very upset.
Oh, no.
And I said, well, he didn't know, because usually when Daddy comes out, he just gives him the food right away.
But are you sure the cat doesn't have rabies?
Well, he bit me already, and I'm here.
I know,
So
but maybe you have rabies also.
Well, if I do, then I'll be foaming through the mouth and stuff.
Mm.
Right now, I'm not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, so Daddy was felt very bad. And we have snow over here.
I know, snowing here too.
It's snowing like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it doesn't land and stuff. So that's the story. So
Mm-hmm.
it's always like stuff going on over here.
I just went outside and I gave Hydrox some food. I gave him half of a can of food in the feeder. I gave him water in the kitty cafe. And then I went to get the camera to, film what I did. And this is what I just found. Hydrox is by the back door. Hello, Hydrox. How are you, Hydrox? Here's Boo, his arch enemy. Boo and Hydrox. Hello. 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 Oh, here we go. Simba now too. 3 cats. Hydrox is rubbing up against the door. Like, Hydrox looks like he wants to rub up against Simba. Look at this, and Boo's looking friendly. Meanwhile, when Boo was outside with Hydrox, the two of them would try to kill each other. You guys want to smell? See, if I try to open the door, did you see Boo run? Boo runs away so fast. Boo does not want to go outside. Okay, Boo's back. Hey! 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 I took the crunchy container outside for Hydrox. And I'm giving him some crunchies in the bowl. Because if he's like the other cats, that's what he wants. There he is right there. Hydrox, go in your shelter. You're getting snowed on. Hydrox, go in your shelter. You're getting snowed on. I put the bowl of crunchies under the patio table so at least it'll stay dry. Hydrox is walking over to eat, so he has wet food in the kitty cafe. He has dry food under the table. He has plenty of shelters to choose from. There's 3 shelters here on the patio. There's another shelter by the driveway. So this cat has everything he needs. I'm back outside because Simba told me to give Hydrox a squeeze up. So I'm giving Hydrox a squeeze up with some herbs in it. Here. Here you go, Hydrox. Eat that. You'll like it. Eat it. You'll like it. Eat that, Hydrox. You'll like it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this camera angle, guys. Look. I have the camera angle right above Hydrox. Okay, I'll move Hydrox. Okay, I know. He'll get freaked out. It appears that Hydrox really likes squeeze-ups. Isn't that crazy that Simba would tell me to give Hydrox a squeeze-up? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to get some more squeeze-ups. He's trying to lick every last bit off that plate, and that plate keeps like moving around as he's doing that. So I have one more squeeze-up. I'm gonna go outside and put it on the plate. This is all he's gonna get right now because this is it, unless I open up like a bottle of baby food or something. I think I have a jar of baby food left. Right now it's probably around 5:30 p.m. And today is the first day in a while that I've gotten home at like a decent hour. So the cats have been kind of like looking for food. And instead of food, what I'm doing is I have these kind of tinsel balls. And I put them in a baggie with some catnip. This is the cat crack catnip. And I'm just shaking them around. And then each cat is going to get a catnip ball. And this is going to be like their appetizer. So they'll have their catnip and then they're going to eat their dinner in a few hours. Today I did not have time to defrost raw food this morning. I totally forgot to do that, so I'm reconstituting some freeze-dried raw food right now. Stella's giving Boo really dirty looks. Stella, are you okay? Okay, they're gonna get their catnip toys. That's your toy. Simba's all conked out from the catnip. He just wants to lay by that tinsel ball with all his fluffiness. He's keeping an eye on Boo. I don't think Boo can handle his catnip very well. This is how the cats are eating their dinner today. They're getting reconstituted rabbit nuggets with some venison, and they're eating on their individual IKEA plates. But I put the IKEA plates on the round platter. Instead of putting the food directly on the platter, I put the food on the IKEA plates because, you know, I'm hoping that they would all just eat on the plates together on the platter. Come on, Boo. Come on down. Boo's on the step. I just gave Boo a plate on the step. They should like this food. It's rabbit. Rabbit is their favorite food. I was reading several articles about taurine in meat, because obviously cats need a diet that has taurine in it, and most meat does have taurine in it. And I learned that out of all the different kinds of meats, rabbit actually has the least amount of taurine versus like chicken or other meats. So I thought that was interesting, knowing how much these cats really like rabbit. That when feeding cats rabbit, if the rabbit is not raw, if the rabbit is cooked, it loses a lot of the taurine content, and it definitely needs to be supplemented with additional taurine. And when the rabbit's raw, for the most part, it maintains the majority of the taurine that's in it, but it should also be supplemented with more taurine, just because rabbit tends to be naturally lower in taurine. So I thought that was interesting. Simba seems to be enjoying his meal. Boo is eating some. Stella and Splash not so much. For cats that were acting really hungry, they did not eat much of their food at all. I just made some tuna soup for Hydrox. This is almost half of a can of the Trader Joe's tuna with a whole bunch of water in it. I put a little too much water in it because I wanted to make it a little bit thicker than this, but he could always drink it. Hydrox just came out from the shelter. Hey Hydrox, I have tuna soup for you. Would you like some tuna soup? I just put the tuna soup on the patio. Go eat it, Hydrox. You could eat it. You'll like it. It's tuna. He really liked the squeeze-ups, and the squeeze-ups have tuna in them. The squeeze-ups are chicken and tuna. So I'm thinking maybe he just really likes tuna. I'm really close to him right now, and it is really cold out, and it is really wet out. So I'm going to go inside because I'm only wearing, like, a sweatshirt. Good boy, Hydrox. Eat your food, okay? Eat your food. Boo looks like he's ready to attack Hydrox. So what I learned today is that Hydrox has not been eating the canned food just because he doesn't really like it. I mean, he ate that squeeze up. He ate 2 squeeze ups earlier today. He ate them so fast with no problems. And I think he just doesn't like the food. So I just gave him the tuna, and he seems to really like it. Now, when I gave him the squeeze-ups, I also put the herbs on it, so it's not like he doesn't like the herbs, because he ate those no problem. I think he's just really fussy. So he holds out for what he likes. And it seems that Hydrox likes tuna, at least. He likes fishy food. Because when I was feeding him, like, the chicken and rice dinner, he kind of walked away from that. He's doing a really good job on this tuna. Well, at least now I know. I would think that when he makes his way around the neighborhood, he gets fed tuna quite often, and he probably gets fed people tuna. Just because, you know, if someone doesn't have a cat, but they like animals or they like cats, but they have tuna, they'd probably put it out. Okay, is he done? I don't know if he got spooked by something or what. I don't know what he's doing. A little while ago, I looked out the window of the back door and I saw him laying on this doormat, and that's when I said, oh, I better go put some food out for him. And literally, since I got home, like, I get home early today thinking, oh, I'm gonna get some work done because I took work home with me and it'll be good. I'll have like an early night. I have literally been on the phone since I got home, and it's just been one phone call after another, and so that's why I saw Hydrox on this doormat, but I didn't get to feed him right away when I saw him there, but he was definitely waiting. He was sitting there waiting. He's probably waiting for me to come home because my schedule was different today. I gave Stella some tuna soup in a paper bowl, and Boo tried to eat it, and Stella bopped him on the head. So I had to then split up the tuna soup into their little crunchy bowls. So Boo's getting some tuna soup here, and Stella just had some tuna soup here. Like, she barely touched it. For someone who wanted it so badly. Eat your tuna soup, Stella. Eat it. Eat it. You like it. You wanted it. When I was making it for Hydrox, she practically jumped on the table. Stella, you like it. Boo finished his, and he went to eat Stella's. And there's Boo. He's eating Stella's tuna soup. Is Stella gonna let him? Or she's gonna attack him? Stella, you gonna attack Boo? Or are you gonna be a nice girl? You didn't want to eat your soup, so Boo's eating it. Stella, if you ate your soup, Boo would not be eating it. But you didn't want it, remember? And you know, you can't save things for later because other people eat them. Because sometimes, Stella, the other cats want to save their food for later, and you eat it. So it looks like Hydrox went back to eating his food. So maybe something had spooked him. Unless that's not Hydrox, like, I wonder if that's Ditto. I think part of me thinks this is Ditto, but it might be Hydrox. I mean, whoever it is really enjoying this tuna and is, you know, licking everything even on the bottom of the bowl. So right now it looks like Hydrox, but I could be wrong. And for all we know, there's 3 cats that look alike. It's Hydrox. Yep, I could tell by the face because he just turned around, and also by the back legs. It was really kind of weird because he was eating it before, and then he stopped, and then he walked over to the side, and then he went back, and he totally finished it off, and now he's looking for dry food in the feeder. There might be dry food in the feeder, I don't know. But that's definitely Hydrox. Yep. Look at that. That whole bowl's empty. Okay, to me that appears to be Hydrox, but there was like a few seconds there when I was looking at him and I wasn't even sure if it was Hydrox. His face looked a little bit different, but since he went to the shelters, I'm pretty sure it's Hydrox. Right now it's a little after 10:30. I just went outside to take some garbage out, and I did not see Hydrox when I went out to take the garbage out, but when I came back, he was waiting for me at the bottom of the steps. So I'm gonna put together the other half of the can of tuna and give him more tuna soup because he liked it. This is what the cats did to their dinner. I had brought the tray of food upstairs because I thought they might eat it here, but they did not. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give some of this to Hydrox, and then I'll give the inside cats some of the tuna. I just gave him some of the food. Are you going to eat it, or are you waiting for me to go inside? You waiting for me to go in? Okay. He just went over to the bowl to eat the food. It seems he likes it. Maybe he's just really hungry today. And there's Hydrox. He's still eating the rabbit food I gave him. So maybe he's feeling better. And maybe if he was having a problem with his mouth or a tooth or something, he's not having the issue anymore. It could be that maybe there was like a loose tooth or something and then it finally came out and he's feeling better from that. I think like when Boo was losing his teeth, like, you know, the teeth on top of his mouth, I think there were definitely times when, look at that, he ate it all. He ate all of it. I might just give him the rest of the rabbit. If the inside cats are not eating it, I might as well just give it to Hydrox. It's been a while since he had dinner. I just gave Hydrox the rest of the rabbit. He should eat it. He just ate a whole bowl of it. Where's he going? Oh, what I did was I cleaned up some of the other bowls that were on the patio. And I kind of just put them in a pile. And I think he was looking at those. Maybe he thought there was food in those. Hello, Hydrox. Go eat your food, Hydrox. I gave you food. It's in the bowl. Okay. Boo's all concerned. Boo's like, why is that cat here? Why is that cat near the door? Boo, you want to go outside? I guess not. Meanwhile, there's Hydrox. He's hanging out by the back door. On the mat. Hello, Hydrox. Hello, Hydrox. Boo's back. Is he gonna meow? He's gonna meow at Hydrox. Hello, Hydrox. You see Boo? Boo, you want to go outside? Boo, you want to go out? If I jiggle the doorknob now, both of these cats would go flying. They'd both get scared. This is so funny. Look how they're laying. Hydrox, there's food in the bowl. There's food outside. I gave you food, okay? You have food and you have water. And you have shelter. And you have a heated shelter. Hydrox, it's warmer in your shelter than it is where you are now. There's one thing that I wish I could add to that shelter, and that is a nice window. Because cats love looking out windows. So if I could add a window to that shelter, then it would just be really, really good. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.